everyone, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I am here with just a little craft along. I've been making some bits of ephemera and I saw an idea on Pinterest that I really fancied trying. I've found quite a few ideas on there. It's a really great resource if you're stuck for what to do or if you just want something different. But anyway, I had a look at it and I thought, well, I'll do something similar because I kind of liked it. And what I've come up with was these little ticket books. Now they're cut into the shape of a ticket, but they're actually a nice little book. And as you can see, I've decorated the outsides with nice pictures and things, and then on the inside you've got all your journaling space. So yeah, they're kind of cute, and they'll be nice just to pop into a pocket or something. And then that's that one that goes kind of up and down, and fold it back up. Then I made this one, and this was just using a bit of scrapbook paper that I had left, and I just opened it up and I did it this way, and as you can see it's in a coffee kind of theme, I should say. And then on the inside, because it was plain on the back, so I've just distressed it and I've added a few more of these nice little washi stickers. So that was another one, and again just fits into a pocket. And then this one I did using some quite thick scrapbooking paper, and this is just a little one. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could staple in some paper and make that into a notebook. I quite like the idea of just having a nice little journal spot, and so I've only decorated the front on that one. So I just thought, you know, it's a cute little craft to do. It's nice. I kind of like it, and it's a good way of using up any extra bits of scrapbook paper that you've got lying around. You know, when you're cutting things out, you often have odd pieces and little bits and things. So anyway, first of all I'm going to get the scoreboard out because we need the scoreboard. Now you can make these any size you want. You could make them big, you could make them small, you know, it doesn't really matter. The only thing is you're going to want to try and get them so that they are equal. So if you're going to do like this one, I was going to do it smaller. So let's say we are 15. So I think if we did, yeah, so we'll score it at 5 and 10. And I'm just going to flip it over because obviously that's going to fold the other way. And then when I've got this all folded up, I'll just trim off the tiny little bit of excess. And that way I'm not trying to cut anything perfect. I'm not trying to get it, you know, you don't need a perfect piece of scrapbook paper. This can be just about anything really. So any old scrap that you've got. You could do this with book pages if you wanted to as well, if you had a nice thick book page. Now you can see that's slightly proud. I am simply going to trim that down, and that way it's all going to lie nice and straight together. There we go. Yeah, okay. I might do a couple more while I'm here. So this one's quite a big piece. So I think what I might do is I could do it long ways and it would be quite big tickets. Or yeah, I think I'll do it that way. Okay, 29. So if we said 9, 18 and then 27. Oh, I don't need to score that bottom bit, and I did forget to turn that over, but that's okay. That's okay. It'll forgive me, I'm sure. So just make sure everything's square. You want it all to be squared up. And then obviously this one needs to be square too. And then I'm just going to chop that little excess off, and this will be more like a square, you know, because it's going to look, well, it is almost a square, so that's fine. And then maybe we could do one lengthwise. Just move these scissors. 21. So if I did one at 10, this is like I said, it's a great way of getting rid of all your scraps, all your bits that have been lying around and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with that, and I've made enough pockets. Well, this is another way of using them up. There we are. Right. I wanted to do these ones as well. Now this one I thought would do well that way. Where's my thing? So it's at 12, just. We might get away with it, scoring it at 6. Yeah, we might. No, because that's right. I nearly forgot there. Yeah, that's okay. And then this one, 21. So if we said, if we went at 9, 18, because I think if we did it 10, okay, so what if we did 6, 12, 18, or 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21. Let's flip it over, if I remember this time. There we go. These are lovely pieces of scrapbook paper, and you know, it's nice to find a way of actually using it that's gonna, it's gonna make the best of it. It's gonna showcase it, and it's gonna be a lovely piece of ephemera that's just gonna look gorgeous. And now we're gonna just trim that off. There we go. Now the next thing we need is a circle punch, and I'm using my 1-inch circle punch, and it is simply a case of punching the circles at the corners. So on this circle punch, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's got kind of go across inside. I'm just lining them up by that, but you could just put a little pencil mark, which is going to help you to line it up. But what I've found is, once you get the first one done, you can kind of line the other ones up if you're careful. There we go. I mean, if you've got a really great circle punch, or if you're doing this with not with this kind of heavy cardstock, then you could probably punch through all the different layers. This is quite heavy cardstock though, so I am not going to do that. And by lining them up about the same place, I'm hoping to get them all even. I mean, they don't have to be perfect. It's fine if they're not. It's just, it's nice to have a little bit of continuity, and to try and get them about the same. There we go. And there we are, and that's our ticket shape. And then that's going to fold out like that, and it's going to be our nice little book. And then you've got all this nice journaling space on the back. So let's just do another one. So this is just 2 thicknesses, so I can do this all in one go. And again, I'm going to line it up with that little triangle. I mean, if you wanted to, you could measure this. You know, you could be as precise as you want. You know me, that's not the way I craft. I'm more fly by the seat of your pants girl. But if you wanted to measure it all out, then by all means go ahead. I don't think it looks too bad. You can tell that they're not exactly perfect, but that's okay. Once you've got it decorated, that's going to be fine. Now this is a bit thinner, so I'll be okay with this. I'll be able to punch through this, I hope. I'm saying that it'll stop punching now. So I'm going to do these kind of like a bit of a production line, as you've probably gathered. And this way we should be able to get a few done in one go. Let's try. I'm going to try the 3 layers. I'm not 100% sure it'll work. Oh, it did. There you go. Get all these bits flying all over the place. And there There we go. Right, and I've got a couple already prepared, so you know what, I'm going to call it there. We don't need to prepare any more. Right, okay. Let's just get rid of all these bits. Gone. Now, we just need to decide how we want to decorate them. And I've got one ready. And I've actually found some nice washi stickers because I thought it'd be nice with washi stickers on. But it needs a little something more on the background. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is to give it a nice distress. Because you know me, I like distressing things. Now this card that I'm using, I got it from the works. And it's a nice rough kind of card. And it's a very natural colour. And I kind of like that idea as a background for your ephemera pieces. Because it kind of gives that almost industrial look to them, you know, and it's an alternative anyway. You know, it's an alternative to using something more highly decorated, because sometimes when you're using a scrapbooking paper that is highly decorated, your pieces that you put on it, your collage, can kind of get a little bit lost. You know, and it kind of blends into the background, whereas this I think will make a stark contrast for whatever I decide to put in. These washi stickers will be perfect, and you can decorate these as highly or as simply as you want. As you could see, the coffee one I did, that was so simple. All I did there was just put the washi stickers on, and it worked lovely, again because I used a scrapbooking paper, so it already had a nice patterned background. And it just, you know, it's a nice simple piece. On the other ones, like for instance this one, I did like a nice little collage with different pieces, and on this one obviously I used the pictures and some nice little ephemera pieces and some words. So you know, you can take the decorating to whatever degree you want, and you know, depending on the journal that you're putting it in, you might want to make, you know, one that fits with your theme. And we have 2 more surfaces left to do. This is the only problem with these. It does take some time to get them distressed because they're all folded. But that's okay. That's okay. Just, you know what, this paper for some reason takes me right back to my childhood days when you were at school and you had art, and I'm talking junior school here, not secondary, and I'm sure we used to use something similar to this, you know, for drawing on, because obviously, you know, it would have been the cheapest thing they could give us. Because, you know, back then it wasn't considered to be, you know, a very classy piece of what should I say, resources. But obviously, you know, we love this kind of stuff now. So right, I'm going to use some music paper, so I'm just going to tear it down. I don't want this to have a polished look. That's one of the reasons I'm using this paper, is because I want their industrial look, their industrial feel. So, no precise cutting or anything like that. Now, let's see. About there. Okay. About there. And all these pieces will come in handy for something else. I think that'll do the first piece, and then we need to get another piece, well, another 2 pieces, because we've got 2 surfaces to cover, because this is a trifold one. There we go. there. So there's two. Will we get a third one out of this? Yeah, I don't see why not. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to get a little bit of distressing on these, because again, like I said, I want this to have that kind of almost industrial distressed look that I think works well with this kind of craft paper. And then last piece. I don't know if you can hear the birds, they're going mental at the minute. It's been a kind of a rainy day today, and the sun's finally come out and all the birds are jumping out of the trees trying to get the calls in before the sun disappears again. Right, let's get some glue on this. It's lovely though, it's lovely being able to sit and listen to the birds. We've got two little blackbirds at the minute and oh my goodness, they're like a little orchestra between them. Where's my card? There we go. And then I might as well do these all at the same time. That needs a bit more glue. There we go. The last piece. There. Right, now I think I just want to put the washi stickers on just as is. I'm just going to swap them about until I get them the way I want them. Actually, I like that, that's quite nice. And I think that that's, as simple as that is, that's going to be all I'm going to do to this one, because I want this one to have the maximum amount of journaling space, and because it's a trifold I don't want to put too much decoration on, because I don't want it to be too thick, because sometimes, you know, if you're using, especially if you're using scrapbooking card, it can become thick very quickly, and I don't want this craft, that I don't want to add to that by adding lots of layers of decoration, when just a simple layer of decoration can be quite stunning. I love these washi stickers. See, that's gorgeous. It's simple but it's stunning. I'd like to say like me, but I'm not that stunning. Okay. Oh, you're a bit skewy. Dare I take you off? Yes, I dare. That's a bit better. Oh, that's cute. I'm so happy that all the flowers are starting to blossom now. The cherry blossom's out. I've been waiting for it and waiting for it. If anybody's watched me for a while, you'll know cherry blossom is my absolutely favourite. I absolutely adore it. I spend all year waiting for it. So when the cherry blossom blooms, I'm just the happiest I could be. So it's out, and there's quite a few trees just outside of our back garden, so I'm just so happy with it. And there we go. I'm going to leave that. Do I want to let, no, you know what, I'm going to add a couple of stamps, because I think stamps will look nice. Right, so let's have a stamp of this one. Now, the only problem with using the lid off of your your ink, which you're not supposed to use, is that you sometimes get the ink on it. Oh, that's nice, that's pretty, I like that. Yeah. I don't know if I want the same one just on the other side. Actually, you know what, I think I do. We did say, and there we go, that one's done. There we go. So that's the back and the inside, which is going to be a nice little journaling spot. And then that's the way it's going to pull out. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, you could, if you wanted to, leave these two for journaling. I just kind of like the idea of having the decoration on one side and then the journaling on the other, which is just so cute. And that's going to sit nicely in a pocket. Right, let's do another one. This one is scrapbooking card, and I do like the patterns. So let's start off by getting it distressed. I think it's easier for me to see what I want to do to a piece once I've got it distressed. Sometimes just the pristine card, it kind of stumps me as to what to do. I just need a little bit of inspiration. I'll quickly distress the inside. Like I said, you could make these into little notebooks, I suppose. I think I might have made something very similar to this in the past, you know. If I did, drop me a comment and let me know if I've already made something like this. I think I made some notebooks like this. Do you know what? Sometimes you just forget what you've done and then you have to remind yourself, no, we've done that one before. I suppose it doesn't hurt to have a refresher though, does it? Right, you know what? I think I want a Timmy Holtz person. So I'm just going to get me a ephemera book. Let's pick a Timmy Holtz. Now, I think we could go with quite a big one. Isn't he so cute? Oh, you know what? I don't even have to look any further. I'm loving him. Look at those chubby cheeks. Oh my goodness. In case you think I've gone mad, I haven't. I've been a bit broody lately for a grandchild, even though neither of my daughters are anywhere close to even thinking about having kids. It just seems like everybody around me is having grandkids and I'm like, oh, I want one of them. Until they start to scream at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, no, I don't want one of them. I might put a bit of music behind him. Let's have a look and see. Keep that over to one side. I like that, but I want something else. What else do I want? What have I got to hand? I have some tiny little flowery bits. I think they'll be too small. No, let's have a look and see. Where's my flowers? There might be something. I'm after something small. Nope. Nope. Right. Try another page. No. Oh, purple. No. No. You know when you just can't find it? Of all these things that I should just be able to choose one thing and it be the perfect thing. No, no. Not sure on the purple. What's this one? Maybe if we go the other way. No, you know what? I'm not feeling it. I don't know what's... It's not flowers that I want. It's not flowers. He doesn't want flowers. So what will we have instead of flowers? Let's have a look at our ephemera and see what we've got, because there might be something. You know when you just can't put your finger on it? No. Right, let's start again. I want that there. Let's try that up there like that. And have our little guy standing. I like that. I like that. Home sweet home. And that's where our little guy's going to be, isn't it? Home sweet home. Okay, we'll do that. Right, let's get some distressing done. You know, it just, would never have thought to go for that, because my first thought was flowers. But you know, this is the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? You put something there that you wouldn't have thought to pick and it works perfectly. Well, it looks perfect to me. There we go. We're raining again. So much rain. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of the tacky glue on this because this is card. So I don't think that the glue stick will be strong enough, considering that I am going to be putting the Timmy Holtz person over the top of it as well. And we want this on a little bit of an angle. Like things on an angle. And then our little guy's just going to stand. Oh, he's so cute. There we go. Yeah, I'm really craving a grandbaby. Girls, if you listen to this, do not give me a grandbaby. I'm not ready for it. Craving one and actually getting one are two different things. Right. Oh, I like that. That's so cute. Excess glue. And then of course you open it up, you've got your journal spot, and then I think I'll leave the back without anything, because I think that's another nice little journaling spot. So that's cute. I like that. So there's two done. Let's just close these glues up before they start to stick. There we go. Right, next one. Let's see. I want to do this one because I like this one. I love this pattern. And again, I think, do I want to do Timmy or do I want to do some pictures? Let me see. Right, let's see. I've got some nice, where are we? Come out so I can size you up. Maybe a nice little portrait with a nice collage. You're a nice size. And you've got that kind of gypsy vibe that we need. You're a nice size and you've got the right colours. Right, I'm not sure which way we're going to go. It may be with that way. These pictures I've printed out from lots of different places, but I think, oh, TaylorMade journals. I got a big pack from TaylorMade journals and they are absolutely gorgeous. So if you get a hankering for some nice portrait pictures, go over to TaylorMade journals. And some of them are Mrs. Coggs as well, so Mrs. Coggs, and I think I got some Artie Mays as well. I think, not 100% sure. I've forgotten. And then some of these I've cut out of books as well. Right, we need a third, but we want something that's going to match. See, I do think we could go with that gypsy vibe though, because that paper is kind of gypsy. But I don't have any in the same tones. They're all very different tones. Okay. The bohemian, I should say. The bohemian theme. But let's see, what do we have? It's awful when you find two but you can't find the third. That's pretty. We could cut that one down. See that slightly different tones though. Oh, I'm being fussy today, aren't I? That's cute. I think it's that one that's throwing me off, you know. Maybe if we did that one and that one. Now I'm completely changing my mind. As you know, I'm prone to. And that one. Yeah, I like them. They're great. We'll use them. Okay. Put our photos away. Right. Now these are quite big. So next question is, do I want to cut them down? Because I was going to do a nice collage. Because maybe I've chosen too big. Okay, let's get the book out again. No, I know, I'm hopeless. Right. We want something that's not that big, but something along those lines. Okay. That's a pretty one, same size. This is going to be the issue, isn't it? I'll have printed them all out about the same size. Prefer her to her there. I am finally just going to have to get on with it, aren't I? Maybe we could go a lot smaller, and then that would work out with our collage. So let's just see what we've got in our smaller ones. You're very pretty. You're very pretty in the same tones. And you're very pretty in the same tones. I'm not sure if those tones... Yeah, okay, yeah, well, let's have another look. Oh, I may cut this out. Because I am absolutely just so indecisive today. I can't make my mind up on anything. Oh my word, I really am. Again, you're the same tones. There's that little girl. And that lovely little girl. Oh, wrong tones. I thought I had it there. Wrong size. Yeah, no, you're probably screaming at me, just make a decision. Yeah, I can't. How about you? There we go. Right, I've got it. Before I change my mind, quick, put these away. Put them away quick before you change your mind. Right, we're sticking with these. They're very, very pretty young ladies. Now, I think I'm going to stick with the music paper because I want to use some music, and we've got these nice scraps. And then I think, what else am I going to use? Let's see. I have... I need my ephemera out now, don't I? The actual ephemera folder. If I can find it. There we go. Right, now we don't want the Timmy Holtz. Do we want a washi sticker? I'm not losing it. I swear down, I'm not losing it. Or maybe a butterfly. Now let's see if I can find the butterflies, because like, since I reorganised everything, I can't find anything. Aha! Yay! I found the butterflies. Right, let's see. I don't want green ones, they're not going to go well. I don't really particularly want brown ones, they're not going to go well. Where's my pink ones? Don't think orange will work. Did I have some pink ones? I did have some pink ones. What do we want? No, we don't. Something a bit darker? No, I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it. What about these? Not feeling that either. I am just befuddled today. A little bird? No. Yeah, I'm kind of lost as to what I want to do with this one. No, okay, let's get the ephemera back out and see if we can find something. Right. Okay. I've got these. I kind of like the idea of using one of them. And maybe one of them. What on earth is it behind there? Oh, that one will look nice. Okay. Do we want any words? Do we want words? I'm not sure. No, I don't think I do want words. And what else do we have? I might get one of them out because I might use one of them. What are these? Get a couple of them out because I can't make my mind up, so I'm just going to get a few bits out, and who knows what we might end up with. There we go. I'm not even going to choose, I'm just going to get some stuff out. And we do have some of these washi stickers, which are actually, let's see what we've got. We've got a nice butterfly and a bird and oh, and another nice butterfly. So we'll get them out just in case, because I'm thinking this is going to be completely eclectic. So let's just go for it. Why not? Why not? There. Right, I've got a few things out. Let's play. Sometimes you just need to go for it, don't you? So I'm going to put down the bases, and then we can decide what we want to do. I'll do it this way. We can, oh no, that way. We can decide what we want to do. I am just so indecisive today. Oh my word. Does everybody get like that, or is it just me? I mean, am I the only one who's really struggling? Oh, it can be hard sometimes though, can't it? To keep your, you know, your creativity going and be so decisive about it. Sometimes, most of the time I'm very decisive. Most of the time I'm just like, yep, that'll do, that'll be it. And then I get days like this when I just cannot make my mind up. And it can be the simplest thing, like one piece of ephemera that just completely throws me. What I should do is I should put that piece of ephemera aside and do something else. But I'm determined to get this done. So here we go. Right, let's just chuck everything else out the way until we decide what we're going to do. Right. I think I kind of want the photographs above. So let's get this down below. And you can't go wrong with a bit of music paper, you know. It can be just as simple as piece, or it can make things just come together. Or do we want to alternate? I think I'll alternate, and then that'll give it a nice kind of dynamic, I hope. Here I go again. Not making my mind up. There we go. Right, okay. Now, before I put these in, I want to decide what I'm going to do with them. So, I think I wouldn't mind that being like that. And then maybe we could have just a few pieces kind of like that. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to be indecisive anymore. It'll look pretty anyway, so just do it. Because I think I'm taking too long with this one. There we go. Right, let's get this one inked up. Right. We had such a giggle at work the other day. So we have quite a big piece of like a nicer garden, you know, but it's quite a big lawn area. And we were looking out the window, and there was a baby squirrel. Now we've had an adult squirrel for the past year. So we're seeing a baby squirrel. It was like, oh my goodness, the adult must have had the babies, because here's a baby squirrel. And then we noticed, oh, that looks nice, I like that. And I think I will put that up there. That'll just look, do I want that or do I want something else? Here I go again. Too big. No. Something round. Yeah, that'll do. So there was a rabbit, and we've never had a rabbit. And this rabbit, I think he must have been a youngster too, because it was very playful. There's a lot of birds. We get a lot of magpies, crows, blackbirds, pigeons in our garden. And this rabbit was chasing the birds around. The birds were obviously trying to look for food in the grass, like look for insects and that. But this this rabbit was having none of it. It was like, no, I want to play, and it was chasing them around. Well, when the birds got sick of it and flew away, it then decided it was going to chase the the squirrel about. So it chased the squirrel up the tree, and the squirrel's up the tree looking at it, and I swear down, it looked at it as if to say, no, 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 no. So we were howling with laughter, and this lovely little rabbit and squirrel were playing together, and I've never seen that before. I've never seen, like, I mean, I've seen animals playing obviously, but I've never seen animals of a different species playing together like that. And the squirrel was keep running down and running up to it and then letting it chase it, and it was just so cute. Yeah. I like that. A bit further over maybe, and then yeah, okay, it's different but it'll work. So yeah. It was so much fun. I could have stood all day and watched them. Cute little things that they are. But yeah, that was our fun day. Or maybe, whoops, I've just dropped something. Maybe we might do our butterfly there. Yes, I like that. Something a bit different. A nice flutterby. Butterfly flutterby. It was encouraging. It was really encouraging to see that kind of interaction going on. So I thought, if a squirrel and a rabbit can play together nicely and happily, then it gives you a little bit of hope. That maybe one day we'll learn to do that. I like the way this is coming out. I really do. So we'll put this lady this way. Aren't these young girls so pretty? And I want you on an angle too. I like to put things on an angle because, one, trying to get things straight, if you're trying to make it straight and it's slightly out, it looks wrong. But two, I think putting things on an angle gives it a different perspective, and that can make the eye travel to different parts of your collage. So that's why I use the kind of like that, but I want to do something different. I like the idea of having that just running down. What else do we have? If I could pick it up, have this nice bird. No, not you. Or maybe, no. No, no, no. I need something different. It needs something just slightly different. How about I'm just raking about in me bits and pieces. I like that. Yeah. I wonder if I could pop another one there. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm liking that. That's cool. And then maybe there's a little one. No. I think the two are enough. Yeah, I like that. So let's pop them on. I'm quite looking forward to David Attenborough's, he's doing a new series, and it's about what happened to the wildlife during COVID, or what is happening to the wildlife during COVID. And yeah, because we got Mr. Fox, do you remember? We got Georgie Fox. Was it Georgie Fox? I think it was, or was it Henry Fox? No, Henry's our hedgehog, Henry the Hedgehog. Yeah, so it was unusual to, you know, see a fox this far into urban territory. We haven't seen him for quite some time, but I'm thinking that's because we are now out of lockdown and there's a lot more people about and a lot more vehicles on the road, so I don't think he'll come back. So obviously, you know, it's not his usual place to be. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I do like it. You know, I'm not gonna second guess myself. Just go for it, Eileen. This is what you have to do when you're being in an indecisive mood. You've just got to force yourself to go with it. And hope that it works out for the best. And if it doesn't, you just start again. Oh no, actually now that it's on, I quite like that. I'm a bit skewy at the bottom, but that's okay. There we are. Yeah, it kind of gives you a ghost of a pattern down that side. Now we need something. I've got this little, I think it just looks, the vintage is too big, unless I cut the two sides off. Going to cut around that V. Bit of fussy cutting. Well, we're trying to just do some fussy cutting. There we go. Okay. There we are. Yeah, okay. Let's see what it looks like with a little bit of distress on. You know what I think it is, what's throwing me off? I don't want the top bit on. There we are. That's better. I like it a bit better now. We're going to do it that way or that way? I think we'll do it that way. Yeah, I like that. And then that little V is just sticking out. Now, do I use, I am going to use it. Right. Okay, I kind of like it. Right, after all that fuss, all that indecision, I'm liking it. It's turned out lovely. So that's going to fold like this. So this is the side you're going to see, and I know it's curling now, but once you've got it in your journal, it'll stop curling. So that's going to be the front, and then you'll open it up to see that lovely collage inside. And then on the other side, you've got your journaling spot. Great, I like that one. Do we have time for one more? Maybe if we do a smaller one. Okay, we'll do this one because I like this one. Where it's just the two, or do we want to do this one? You know what, let's do this one. I like this. Let's do this one. I'm changing my mind again. Okay, don't worry people, I've got it this time. Right, okay, let's have again some of our, oh, I've got some music paper over here I could use. Is there any big enough? No, let's just get some more out. I did once used to panic about not having enough music paper. I am now inundated with music paper. I have so much. Right. I feel like I want something else as well as the music paper though this time. So let's just think. Now I've got some, excuse me reaching over, I've got some nice pieces. Now this is one of Rachel's and I think that'll go nicely. So let's just tear a piece of that. There we are. Yeah, so these are my collage papers. So I'll just use a little piece of Rachel's. Right. You might only be able to see a little bit, or do I do it that way? I think I'll do it that way. Right, okay. What are we going to do? I think I want a Timmy Holtz person, because I think they look very good on these, and I want something that's going to be pretty. And I think these ones are going to be too big, so let's look at these ones. Oh, isn't she pretty? She's not quite right for this though. Oh, they're nice and jazzy. I like them too. We'll use them. See how quick I can make a decision. Oh my word, oh my word. I'm just popping all the pieces out. Dear me. Sometimes it's quick and easy as that. Right, I've given them both brown arms now. There we go, that's better. I don't want them to have brown arms. I'm just going to put a little bit light distressing around this. These patterns from Rachel at Roxy Creations are beautiful, aren't they? Hi Rachel, if you're watching, your patterns are gorgeous, lovely. I've again been spending far too much money on on Etsy buying these lovely papers, but hey, you know, they're just too beautiful to pass up, and there's always something else to use them for, isn't there? I think I'll have you a little bit lower. I'm aware that that might be upside down, but I don't mind. I kind of like it. It's nice, and these ladies are going to be over it anyway. So let's get me tacky glue, and we'll get you ladies put on. There we are. Perfect. They look like they're going to have a rare old time. I'm just going to hold it down just for a second. Sometimes with the Timmy Holtz, because they are on quite thick card, you've just got to give them that extra little bit of contact to make sure they stick. So that's that one done again. We've got a nice little journaling spot inside, a nice journaling spot on the back, which we don't have to do anything with because it's got a nice pattern on anyway, but it's light enough that you'll be able to journal over the top of that. And then we've got our lovely dancing ladies on the front. So we've done this one and this one, and then we've done our sweet little boy. How cute is he? Home sweet home boy. And then we've done our lovely trifold washi sticker flowers, which turned out, like I said, even though it's simple, it's still stunning. And then we've stamped on the inside of that as well. So we've done a few, and then of course we've got my originals that I did, which was this one, which I love. And then we did the coffee one, which again is a trifold. And then we did our other Timmy Holtz, which is a up and over. So yeah, I've really enjoyed making these, and I'm going to make a few more. I've got tons and tons of scraps of card and scrapbooking card, so I'm gonna crack on and make some more. So I hope that you've enjoyed that. I hope you've been crafting along with me and you've made some yourself. And yeah, stay safe, have fun, and drop me a like if you can, because it really helps the channel out. And I will see you in the next one. Happy crafting. Bye.